Glad to have you with us from Austin, Texas, DKR Texas Memorial Stadium. A top 8 showdown, both teams hoping to fight their way into the college football playoff. It's the Miami Hurricanes and the Texas Longhorns. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
Here in Austin, DKR is one of the most iconic stadiums in college football. Texas Memorial Stadium, the fans, the burnt orange. You've got Bevo here on the sideline. There is so much love every time you come to a college football game here. History in the making at DKR. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. The Longhorns headed toward the ball, and we're ready for action. And he's going to bring this one out. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Throwing Mensa. Good timing on the quick out. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30.
Hey, man, that's not a surprise that they come to their go-to guy early. This is an offense that's so much fun to watch, and it's because they know who they are. They know how to get the ball to their playmakers. And on the first drive, Palmer, get your guy a touch, get him involved. You know receivers got some feelings, Jesse. I love that they're getting him lathered up in the touch early in this football game.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys who feels like he's open every single play. So it is a good idea to get him going early. For the defense, that's a bit of a jab in the face right there because you came in.
It's a seam wide open inside the 30. He's at the 10, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Canes.
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Only took 2 plays to find the end zone on that drive, and gashing them on the touchdown run finished it off. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Oh, he's got a chance. Turning it on. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. And the Longhorns come to the line in the hurry-up.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
They'll ride the hot hand. Maybe a crease. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17.
Every time he touches the ball, you can feel the excitement from this home crowd because Palmer, he can go the distance with that game-breaking speed.
You're right, David. He's a special talent. I'll tell you, these fans, they come here to see this guy play because he has game-breaking speed. Stuff you can't coach. You saw it on that play.
This offense thrives on those big, explosive plays, and that one has them set up with a 1st and 10 from the 17. This offense to hit overdrive.
And we may have a situation here. We might have points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
And the extra point was good. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finished it off with a 17-yard touchdown run. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Miami's offense comes out ready to go to work. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
Here's Darian Mensa to throw. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the...
What a job to lay out and make the catch.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
Might be changing the route. Mensa using his feet to buy time. He is sacked way behind the line of scrimmage. Just a catastrophic play there. Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack.
Well, what a great job by the defense and phenomenal effort chasing down the quarterback, getting that sack for a huge loss, and now they're licking their chops, lining up in tempo. They're ready to do it again.
Looking to fire. Shoots it to the left. And the pass is incomplete, charged loose by the hit.
This offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack, 1st down. You've just thrown an incompletion, so 3rd in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
Horns up and ready to hook them. Serious noise on 3rd down in DKR. Here's Mensa to throw. Looking long. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there. Now it's 4th down. So Miami signals for a timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. And the Hurricanes line up to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Punt is on its way. No fair catches. Oh, and now the ball has been knocked free. Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football.
And a huge thank you in order right there. That returner is literally going to go find my man and go, thank you so much for making up for my mistake. That could have been huge, but the offense caught a break and fell in.
This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. So they were getting up against the play clock, and they don't want the penalty. They'll take the timeout here. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend.
Right, here we go.
Here's Arts to throw. They'll run the screen. Still on his feet at the 40. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds. Nice game, marking out the 47.
And that's the beauty of this offense and this playmaker at wide receiver. Throw the ball short, but what he does after the catch, he's just got so much speed, so dynamic with the football, and this is why they get it to him short, because he can take it to the house or make a big play on any reception.
The Longhorns come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. The run inside. It smothers.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Six-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. He'll try it again. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
What a nice run there. And I tell you, Texas has always been a place where there have been outstanding running backs. This guy is the next in line. He's got vision, he's got speed, he's got power. It always seems like it takes multiple defenders to bring him down. Huge weapon in this offense.
And the Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10. Throwing Manning. Pocket breaking down. That pass is incomplete, but this has been a period in which the offenses have shined. That first quarter set the standard, and we hope we get a lot more of that here in the second. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down.
Here we go, ready. Blue 22, blue 22. Check. 95, 96 bridge. 95, 96 bridge. Ready, go.
They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. Finds a crease at the 20. Touchdown, Longhorn. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. Saw a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
And when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can make big plays like this, man, it's hard to call a lot of passes. I'm just going to feed this guy the rock.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And he closed the deal by scooting 31 yards for the score. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Canes offense comes onto the field looking to put together a drive. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there, they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. He might want another play. Throwing, Mensah. Trying to burn this defensive back. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, the offense is getting aggressive, and they're trying to take a shot on that play. Just an awesome job in coverage in the back end defensively.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. The snap sets up the throw. Unloads it left. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He couldn't quite get loose on that return. He'd already made the play, and they've got it at the 35.
Well, the defense came into this one knowing they needed to create takeaways to try to gain as much momentum as they could. Really nice interception on that play. Great job with the eyes by the defender there picking that up.
And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. Caught, and he's got room. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here.
Running backs are wide receivers. They do such a great job nowadays out of the backfield. All you got to do, dump it to him. Get it to him quick, and he'll make the rest happen with his running back skills. But they do so much work with wide receivers in practice that they basically have become wide receivers now.
Running inside. It's Smothers. There's a crease. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10. The Longhorns want to pick up the tempo. On the option. He'll toss it. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
Really good job by this defense, understanding responsibility football, playing the first option, playing the second option. There was absolutely nowhere to go. Nice job being dialed in exactly where the ball was going and how to get him to the ground.
Looking for space. It's Smothers. He did everything he could to find enough running room, but he'll be stopped about 3 yards short of the first down marker. It's 4th down. The Canes will go ahead and call that 2nd timeout. They're down to 1 timeout left in the half. They're going to go for it on 4th down with a couple of good options, a first down or a touchdown.
Check. 29 bounce. 29 bounce. Ready to go.
And they stop him. Denied at the 2, and the defense gets the turnover on downs. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Seven-yard pickup on that one is now 2nd and 3.
Man, the defense, you hold your breath. When this receiver has the football out in space, you have got to make sure you're playing with outstanding pursuit. Nice job there, but as this game goes on, they've got to keep an eye on this guy and make sure they know where he is at all times.
The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
The first thing you have to do to make these plays successful offensively is I have to block the edge. I got to get my speedster in space. They didn't do a good job of getting that guy out there in space where he could really use his jets. Nice job by the defense understanding it, seeing it, rallying to it, and tackling that guy for a loss.
He is brought down, but man, what a job to find some running room and move the chains.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big 3rd down conversion by this offense.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. The Hurricanes will line it up on 1st and 10. Wants to adjust the pattern. Here's Darian Mensah to throw. Makes the grab. Makes the stop at the 33, but it's a 15-yard gain.
Man, it's players over plays, isn't it? Like, find your guys, find your matchups. They keep finding him on this drive, and he keeps delivering. That's a really good job by the play caller. Don't try to get tricky. Don't try to outsmart yourself. Your guy is better than his guys.
They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. And the Canes have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. He's got it again. Shows him the stiff arm. He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the 1st down. They'll mark it right at midfield.
Well, the offense is in a really nice rhythm right now. It seems like no matter what they're dialing up, they're getting positive yards, and it just feels so good as a play caller when you know on 1st down you can get yards like that turning around and handing it off.
Yeah, and on the other side, you're scratching your head going, what the heck can I do here? You got to find something. The defense has got to find a way to create some momentum. Whatever they're doing right now, it's not working. So you got to keep going through that play sheet and maybe find something a little bit different that can give this offense something to think about.
He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here.
Man, when I can run the football like that on 1st down and create 2nd and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Well, so much for nudging it ahead a few inches. 4 wide here on 2nd and short. Looking for a gap. It's Fletcher. Finding some room. They bring him down, but not before he gets a 1st down at the 35.
And this drive, this offense is really focused on physicality, man. Running the football. Look right here, right up the gut. Nice play. Nice job just controlling the line of scrimmage, putting a drive together. This offense really doing a good job right now.
The Hurricanes will call their 3rd timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. He wants to change this route. Mensah unloads to the wideout. Got it! And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Miami!
That is exactly how you want to end halves. Put a drive together, score the touchdown, a chance to tie this up, and take all the momentum into halftime.
The extra point here would tie the game. And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Takes the handoff. It's Smothers. Picked up a few on that run, but this defense able to keep him contained here late in the half. Timeout taken by Texas. It's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. He'll have enough for the first down. They'll maintain possession. We'll see if they're happy enough just to let the clock run out. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. That's going to do it here in the first half. Everybody stick with us. We'll head to halftime. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
The Longhorns racing to the line in the hurry up. And And he's now over 150 yards, and burnt orange is leaving scorched earth on the ground.
Just burning them up, man. Just keep feeding him the rock. This is a guy that you want.
Got a little grass. Touchdown, Texas! And that one will pull up here in the second half.
And that's a big problem for this defense. When you get that guy in space, it's hard to catch him. You got to bottle him up near the line of scrimmage. Palmer, too much daylight too early in that run.
Yeah, you're right, David. And I think that's what makes this guy unique. With his skill sets, you just know it's a matter of time. You just keep giving him the football. Good things are going to happen. Long touchdowns are going to happen. You saw it right there.
And he splits the uprights on the extra point. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Pringle. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hand, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him, but now they're finding out about him.
Here's Mensah to throw. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
And I think that right there has been one of the biggest stories of this game so far. The reason this team trails is they can't get one of their best players the football in the passing game. This guy's a weapon. He eats defenses alive each and every week and has yet to make one catch in this game.
DKR heating up and trying to make third down impossible here. The offense changing the play. Darian Mensah from the gun on third down. Going for the big play. Swatted away and broken up. A great play there by the DB.
That's the story today in this game. The coverage defensively has been so good. They seem to always be in the back pocket of these intended targets, and they swat another pass away incomplete.
I don't know if this is the time for this type of risk. Offense going for it inside its own 40. Throwing, Mensah. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. They got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. There's some room. They get him stopped at the 26, but not before he picks up 5 yards. And the Longhorns moving quickly to the line.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
A run for the quarterback. He's going to lose a yard on that one. 3rd and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here. Just don't take a negative play. Using his legs, it Smothers. A big 3rd down stop by this defense, but they are still in field goal range. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. He'll need to strike this one cleanly from 48 yards out. good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Quarterback may change this route. Here's Darian Mensah to throw. Moving out to the right. He'll pull it down and run. He's knocked down, short gain, maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry. Now the Longhorns will call the first of their 3 timeouts. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. On 4th down, looking to pass. Takes a shot as he throws, and it never had a chance. Incomplete.
And listen, obviously, at this area of the field, it's a question, it's a debate whether or not you go for that on 4th down. At the end of the day, though, I think this coach believes in his own playmakers, and he's got guys on offense that he feels can make a play in that type of situation, and he's got confidence in him. That time they weren't able to come up with it. Be curious to see what this guy does if they're in a similar situation as this game moves on.
Knocked down at the 29 after a pickup of 4. The Longhorns are in the hurry up.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. On the move. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Great play by the defense there, getting the tackle for loss. But on offense, your mindset has to be, we need to be the more physical team here in the 2nd half. We've got the lead, 3rd.
Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. Here's a little room there. And that's not going to come close as the defense stops him well short of this 1st down.
Nice job by the defense on 4th down, bowing up, getting physical, stopping the run, shutting down that 4th down play. Really good job by this defense.
They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
The Canes now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Mensah throws to the wideout. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Looking for more room. And He's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Texas. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick six.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
And the extra point is good for a 28-14 lead. It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Here's Mensah to throw. He slings it deep to the left. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up.
I love that play call by the offensive coordinator. Your quarterback just threw a pick six. You want to pick him right back up, right? So don't handcuff him. On the very first play of the next drive, let him throw the football to try to reestablish a rhythm and reestablish some confidence. Obviously, that one falls incomplete, but they need to get this guy back into a rhythm. The only way you do that is by throwing the ball.
Second down, they'll go to the air. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Every journey begins with a step. This offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Timeout taken by Texas. It's their second. And they'll have to be very judicious as they only have one timeout remaining. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Darian Mensah from the gun on third down. He tries to take the top off. Makes the grab down the left side. He was just a breath from taking that one all the way, and he'll run that momentum right into the fourth quarter. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Throwing, Mensah. Here comes the Heat. Breaks loose. Took care of it himself. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. The option, the keeper. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Second down, they'll go to the air. Dances away to buy time. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
How about this goal line defense? On first down, they expect the run. They stuff it for a loss. And on second down, expecting pass, they can now get after the quarterback and bring him down for a sack. They are pushing this offense back in the wrong direction. This has been textbook goal line defense here as of late.
Darian Mensah from the gun on third down. And he was looking into the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Really nice third down sub-defense there that time. It's 3rd and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback, and now forcing the incompletion, setting up 4th.
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. Here's Darian Mensah to throw. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
Man, what a backbreaker for this defense. You do such a good job backing them up, making it 4th and goal, making it a long situation, and the offense comes through with the touchdown pass. That's just heartbreaking for this defense.
No backs with the quarterback as they line up for the 2. Looking to throw. He makes his way in for the 2, and now they trail by only 6. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown. And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. Here come the Horns. They've got it again on offense. That last score the defense allowed made it a one-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here.
Hey, take it. 95, 96 bridge. 95, 96 bridge. Ready, go.
Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far.
I know exactly what I have to do here. Defensively, we got to get the stop. So we're playing run. We're selling out to run because we're thinking they're going to run the football, and we got 3 timeouts. Let's use them wisely. Let's use those timeouts, save as much clock as we can so our offense has some time on the clock to do some damage when they get the football back.
And the Longhorns in the hurry-up. They make the stop at the 26, and let's see if they bring out the punt team. They're going to leave it in the hands of their offense on 4th down from their own territory, holding the lead.
Hey, take it. 80-22, ISO. 80-22, ISO. Check. 14-24 plus. 14-24 plus. Go!
Needs it to keep this drive alive. And he's not going to be able to wedge his way there. The defense with the stop.
I know the analytics tell me to be aggressive and go for it, but in the second half, in these ball games, the analytics don't work for every single situation. And right now, you set them up. I just hope this one doesn't come back to bite you right in the hiney.
The run inside. It's Fletcher. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Defense is about seeing it and pulling the trigger. And you can tell they pull the trigger so fast, get to the back, get him on the ground quickly.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Mensah. The throw to the outside is complete. Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all off-season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
Down to the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10. And the stiff arm was strong, but the defense was stronger, and they stop him for a short gain. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass. Makes the grab. And he scoots out of bounds, picks up the first down, gets the clock stopped, and now they're in business in plus territory. Precision execution there to work the sidelines, pick up the first down, and stop the clock.
Yeah, great job by the offense. You've got to understand the situation. The clock is the enemy late in the ballgame. Got to have a score. Like you said, Reese, work the outer part of the field so I can catch the football and get out of bounds.
This offense trying to quieten the crowd on 1st and goal, and they are not cooperating. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on 2nd.
They moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Quarterback making checks. They'll keep it on the ground to the left, stiffing the goal line. And he's forced out of bounds, close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown.
And this defense sold out for the run. I love it. Physical, downhill, 2nd and goal. Nice job getting the stop, forcing the 3rd down.
A touchdown here on 3rd and goal really ratchets up the game pressure. Just going to keep it after the snap. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. Here's Mensa to throw. To the end zone, and it's picked off. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here.
And what a play by the defense, right? You got the lead, but your backs are up against the wall down in your own red zone. Someone's got to be able to step up and make a play. And he delivers in the end zone, getting the INT, preserving his team's lead here late.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Quarterback will keep it. Got enough for the 1st. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15. So Miami signals for a timeout. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Now they'll try the right side. Give him 9 on that one, sets up a 2nd and 1. The Canes will go ahead and call that 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. Trying to impose their will with the run. Might have a chance. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down.
And, man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards, and good things are happening.
Running inside. It Smothers. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. The timeout stops the clock with 10 seconds to play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Breaks into the open. And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. 5 seconds left on the clock as they use a timeout here. The Longhorns are facing 3rd and inches. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss.